Greetings and salutations. What's poppin'? Still mad about that live reading, man. Any rate, divine feminist karmic situation. I'm gonna make this brisk. Still got twin flame separation to do and LLE weekly wrap up. I'm anxious to get those out too. So song I'm hearing for the feminine is more so like a mixture of like Tony Braxton. You wasn't man enough for me. Tony Braxton's All Night. And another song I'm hearing, I had it initially. It's crazy, it just popped out of my head. Mary J. Blige. Um, what's that song called? Damn, who is this? Cuz? Oh, let's say. What's that song on Mary J. Blige that, baby, something I need to tell you. As far as I can really recall, my body's been waiting for you. For you. Cause you ain't gotta worry at all. I'll sacrifice my time to make sure you're satisfied. Said I'm loving you every day. Don't you look no more, love without a limit. It's like the Tony Braxton side is you dipping from your karmic, or leaving your karmic alone, or finally being over your karmic, or just an ode to the karmic thing. The whole Mary J. Blige aspect is like, where the fuck you in a direction in now, right? It's like, I sacrifice my time, man, to really make sure you satisfied. Like, it ain't just with your right masculine. That's what karmic masculine. You know what I'm saying? That's what all masculine. That's what all people. That's just in general. You're an overboard type motherfucker. Divine feminine, like, you go above and beyond in Call of Duty. Now these are like in the connections and relationships that you really fuck with. We ain't talking about them like situations that's present, that's beneficial, that helps. That there's really no connection to. You know what I'm saying? This is more so the connection part. What's really a connection? To me, a connection, a true connection, is a person that know you through and through. Ain't seen your good side, your bad side, your ugly side. Ain't seen your many faces. You know what I mean? Caught it from you, caught hell from you, then experience heaven with you. Ride or dies. You know what I mean? This is friends, relationship, it could be family, it could just be a partnership, camaraderie. Person you don't even know. Y'all just share similar common denominators and common interests and shit. And y'all just vibing on a whole nother level, like feminine. You hold shit down. This is not playing the victim. This is not bragging about what you did or what you do or who you are and what you really about in these little karmic demos or the little riffraff you go through with your twin every now and then. No, it's bigger than that. You know what you're worth. That's the difference. You ain't selling for less. You ain't settling, period. You know what you want and you after that. You ain't hell bent on getting it. If it happens, cool. If it don't, cool beans too. You got a whole life before a whole relationship. You got yourself before you got anybody else. You know? As I get the spread out, a lot of feminists are really finding their work. And it's showing up in everything that they do. It ain't just your actions and behavior that's been modified. Those are ones. It's the type of manifestations you manifesting. Whether that's shit you manifesting consciously or shit that's just being manifested out of the situation at hand. A lot of feminists are applauding themselves for how far they've come, how well they're dealing with their twin flame situation, with their karmic situation, whether it's coming or going. Main thing we're going to look at here is, like I said, the outside aspect of the feminine. Overall energy is fairly important. Bottom line energy is very important. Top row is your conscious, direct energy feminine. Bottom row is your subconscious, your indirect energy, or your karma. Let me keep this brisk. Gotta eat something. We ain't all day. Spend all day playing with live and shit. So, first card in your message is Ace of Cups. Self-love, self-care, self-admiration, self-respect, self-identification, self-realization. Everything starts with self. Once you feel good about yourself, you start going on the business of feeling good about other people. Once you respect yourself, you can go on the business of respecting other people. Once you know who you are, you can go out identifying others. I mean, once you get a handle on yourself, you can try to get a attempt at somebody else. Everything starts with self. You gotta be self-sufficient. You gotta take care of yourself. You gotta do all these things yourself. Because I'm telling you, a lot of people ain't mastered the Ace of Cups. A lot of people are in the Two of Cups, which is a relationship, but don't know how to love themselves. So if they don't know how to love themselves, how the fuck they gonna love you? If they don't know what respect means, how are they gonna give that to you? They figure since, like I said, they're in a relationship with ye, they can make up for their shortcomings. That's codependency. Whatever I don't have, you make up for it. So I'm talking about personality? Or y'all talking about like finances? Like, what are we talking about? What do you mean making up the other end of shit? Like, nah, you gotta be a whole, complete person. That's what I am. And if you're not, then, like I said, whatever I'm giving you is pointless. I can give you all love in the world. If you don't appreciate it or know what it is, I'm gonna just hurt myself. Taking care of things. Nah, catastrophes can happen at any moment. What if I'm forced to take care of myself? And you're gonna have to be forced to take care of yourself. If you can't take care of yourself, then what can I do for you? Self-worth, feminine. You're getting a crash course in that. You're seeing how you're a little bit more valuable than the average bear. This is worth across the board. Whether you upping the prices on your, prices on shit, or it's like you are reintroducing the world to your new self, or reestablishing yourself, or reinventing yourself. Whatever it is, it's an introduction. It's like a fresh start. Square one unit. You was in a relationship, or at least to a couple, or trying to connect with somebody. The connection couldn't happen. So now you back solo, back dolo. It's just you. Like I said, the average person can't deal with themselves. The average person need to be in a relationship for a place to stay. The average person need a relationship for an identity, for purpose, for path and shit. Codependency. That shit real. I don't see the codependency beaming off the feminine anymore. Wasn't like this a couple weeks ago. I don't see it anymore. Not all feminine, but some. Bottom line, more important than all that, we got the Knight of Wands. This is moving fast and furiously towards your divine direction. I.e., being in a place to be. What's the place to be? Where you were meant to be. Where we're all at this very moment is where the fuck we supposed to be. Whether that's good, whether that's bad, whether that's ugly. By yourself. Well, damn it was meant to be that way. Overall energy, Ace of Cups, solo dolo, it's meant to be. Something's gonna happen. It might not be that, but something's coming, or something's already here, or this is just a transition or interlude or intermission to something else, something better, something greater. You know what I mean? It's the worst place you could be in life right now. Well, guess what? That's part of the J for journey. I guarantee this. Once you get out this little J for jam here, I bet you wouldn't put yourself in this jam again. I bet whatever you didn't know, couldn't comprehend, or wasn't important then, I bet you that shit gonna be important now. That's one thing about the moment. You don't know what to expect. Life is a fucking roller coaster. Can't even predict the weather, yet alone other people's attitudes, emotions, and directions and shit. Feminists, take pride of where you at. It could be the worst situation ever. Everything happens for a reason. And if it's fucked up, then like I say, good times is coming. You gotta have the dark days to appreciate the light. You gotta fucking rain to appreciate the dry days. It's wet right now. It's cool. It ain't gonna rain forever. Yeah, it's a shitty situation, sticky situation, stanky situation you in right now. But this too shall pass. That's what's most important. Whatever you're going through, it's gonna pass. You're going through some good shit. That shit's gonna pass. Ugly shit and bad shit is gonna happen. Can't just expect things to go right all day, every day. You'll be fucking yourself up doing it. Knight of Wands is mainly acceleration. When you was codependent, when you was in a karmic situation, when you was booed up, kind of hindered you from a lot of things you're probably doing now. Like things you're doing now, shit you should have been doing, but you didn't have opportunity to do this given your current situation. Twin flame union, reunion, recognition, which is out here again. This popped up twice in your energy, feminine. Popped up in your feminine situation, popped up in the karmic feminine situation. Union, reunion, recognition is inevitable. And it's gonna fall on you. I said that last message, saying this shit again. We'll get to it when we get there. But yeah, it's just a journey. It's just a journey. You by yourself. You thinking that, fuck, my twin don't want me, my twin ain't coming in my direction. I just tried this karmic shit, like maybe I do need to fuck with myself right now. And then here come your master. Like I told you, you're only gonna get in union when you ready. You by yourself, you by yourself, y'all have some type of common denominator, common situation that brings you two together, and union, reunion, or recognition. I just take this is just a journey towards union, reunion, and recognition for some feminines, or this is a journey to a new situation, new life, whether that's a physical residence or a spiritual residence. Coming to the situation, feminine, directly, you got the King of Cups. Another energy that you stay with or should have. This is the King of Cups. King of Cups is the tough love card. 1950s, 1960s dad. What's a 1950s, 1960s dad? Tough. Tough. Hey, he ain't Dr. Phil. He ain't here to talk about what the fuck happened at school. I mean, as long as you ain't being bullied, you ain't being bullied, right? All right, cool. I ain't gotta pay nothing, do I? All right, cool. So what's the issue again? Well, it's how I'm feeling. I got a lot of new feelings and shit. Like, you can't talk to your mom about this? Well, I want to talk with you, Dad. It's like, listen, I just got home from work. You know, I got 8 hours before I go back. Still gotta eat. That's what kind of want to chill, watch TV. I'm actually looking forward to doing that at work all day. Like, you don't give your dad a pass because he's just a provider, but that's his attitude. That's how he feels. It's like, hey, just give dad a pass. Like, all right, I'm off this weekend. We can talk about all that shit. But this ain't shit you wait to talk about. You know, it could be some critical, crucial shit. But this is where the dad instinct got to kick in. As a good dad, he should know, I've been blowing you off all week. Let me at least listen to what the fuck you got to say. Let me at least entertain what you say. Show that I do care. Bills being paid should show you I care. Me giving you allowance, keeping nice clothes on you, providing in a good way, keeping a nice two-parent home in this bitch, despite what me and your mama going through. I'd say my job is done. I just want to chill. Can I chill? Please, can I chill? Like, all right, Dad, damn. It's like you chill. And then you go holler at mom. Because dad is in the do not enter caution zone. Like, they do a lot. And like I said, you wanting extra from a 1950s, 1960s dad, that's a stretch. You pushing it. You know what I mean? Like, tough love energy. You being tough. Your karmic hits you back. Hey, I'm sorry. Like, I hear you. I hear you. But you know I can't do what I've been doing with you, right? Like, you know I've been doing that game for a long time. It's a game to me now. I just don't want to play. Obviously, you can find other people you want to play with, but I ain't the one to play. That's what you tell one of your karmics that's trying to come back. I ain't the one to play with. Go find somebody to play with. I mean, we fell out for a reason. The reason I'm not dealing with you anymore. Or it's the reason you caused yourself not dealing with me anymore, and I'll let you have that. Like, you give people what they want. Motherfuckers on space, give them that. Whether that's your twin flame or some random. Give people what they want. Jews ain't what the fuck they want. They just talking shit. But let them figure that out. So, tough love. You ain't being cold to this karmic by the nonchalantness, but that's where we come to. That's where we at. That's what's up now. Excuse me if I ain't, like, I don't know, thirsty or geeked or rushing to get caught up in this little system we didn't set up a long ass time ago that only works in the system. It's a new attitude. You look at karmics for who they really are, for what they really are. Look at the demo for what it really is. Some of these demos just rob you of your youth. Some of these demos just rob you of your energy. It's like a relationship with a guy that's just, y'all engaged, but this is like going into year 3, y'all still ain't married. You just stringing me. I'm just an image to you, huh? Nah, we get married, we gotta get this and this, and it's like, nah, it's 3 years. Like, I'm gonna just go this way. You'll find the prop you're looking for. You'll find that image. Plenty of fish in the sea. It just ain't me. You keep it what it is. They don't know they're in cycles. They're karmic. They don't know they're in cycles. They don't know that their actions and behavior is the same and they're predictable like a zombie in the apocalypse. You can predict zombies. You can't predict the humans that's in sheep clothing that's wolves out here. Leave karmics where they at. And like I said, that's where the king of cup shit comes from. That's where the king shit comes from. It's just you know what the situation is. I was a pawn to your game. You wasted my fucking time. Put too much into this shit and ain't get nothing out of it. I'll be stupid to fuck with it again. It's the same shit. You don't see it, of course they don't see it. So you ain't really got time to spell it out and break it down. Just be nonchalant. It's cool. I already know what that is. I'm straight. Oh, I changed. It probably changed, but until you change, until you feel comfortable to deal with some shit, or until you get the intuition or the hunch to maybe go back, we ain't trying to go backwards anyway, but you a different person. So people got to come at you correct. Karma's got to come at you correct now. The right master got to come at you correct now. Like, you're a new creature. And it came from, like I say, really modifying your emotions. You was all in your feelings. You used to get triggered by your masculine a lot. You used to let the world ills get to you. Now, you don't let nothing get to you. You're cool as a fucking fan. You're too nonchalant. It's almost like people expect you to fall to pieces. It's almost like people was expecting a reaction of you giving up or some shit. You're shocking and wowing people and even yourself given how you keeping your cool in the midst of chaos. Mystery Madness, you come into the situation, you got the 4 of Wands. 4 of Wands is twin flame union, reunion, and recognition. This, you got the 7 of Cups. Like I said, it's what I've been saying the whole time. This is karma to a twin flame union, reunion, and recognition situation. This situation, this demo, 4 of Wands, twin flame demo, is only built for 7 of Cups. With 7 of Cups, that's the Pimp Cup Chronicles. What's that? That's differentiating yourself from the rest of the karmics. It's just you finding the divine within yourself. That's what this twin flame shit does. It brings the best out of you, changes you to a whole nother person, and it also does it for your reflection. It ain't just you whose life changed. It's your masculine's life change. It ain't just you who gets a full-on transformation. Your masculine gets the same shit. Now, whether you two are romantically or sexually involved, that's the icing on the cake. It's the whole cake shit I've been talking about. Like, Yoda Twin Flame demo don't define you. The actions you and behavior that you done put into this shit, things you've been doing in this, keeping this going, dealing with all the uncertainty, uncomfortableism, and all that shit. Like, wanding. It's like a treadmill. This twin flame shit, 4 of Wands. Like, it's infinite. What's divine? It's infinite. It's the treadmill gonna keep going. You just gotta hop on it and keep it going. It's like you hopped on it on the speed that it is, and you just been jogging this shit in moderation. It's hard. Takes skill. Takes training. Takes endurance. Takes stamina. But rule number 1 to this twin flame shit, it is optional. You can always hop off the treadmill. Stay on the treadmill long enough, shit, your legs gonna get bigger. You're gonna grow muscles in places you ain't know you had. You're gonna strengthen up your core. You're gonna, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're gonna get more better in every way. Lift weights long enough, you're gonna be strong as fuck. Do squats a lot. I mean, you're gonna start getting defined muscles and definition in areas that wasn't defined before. Through divine action, 401, you differentiate yourself from everybody else. It was my twin flame situation that accelerated me, neither ones, moving fast and furiously towards your right direction or acceleration. It was my twin flame situation that accelerated me to the man that you see before you, with the knowledge that he has. With, you know what I'm saying? The shit that I've been doing. You know what I mean? Consistently for about 4 years now. So, like I said, twin flame situations are the game changer. This is the beginning of it. So, your twin flame demo is like the military. It's like boot camp. You're gonna be more harder. You're gonna be more, have more stamina, more strength, more endurance, more something, more knowledge, more wisdom. You're gonna have something more coming out of boot camp than you was going in. Church camp, any kind of camp. You're gonna get something out of the camp. Now, if you spent your time at this camp to socialize, you know what I'm saying, to look good, to be the center of attention, to make it all about you, you know, to disregard the main reason of why you come into camp. You came to camp for a purpose. If it's fat camp, you came to lose weight. If it's Christian camp, you came to find God in yourself. You know what I mean? If it's summer camp, then motherfucker, you came to have fun while you wait in school, to build new friends and have new experiences and get exposed to other shit. We going hiking today? I've never been hiking. We're going camping today? I've never been camping. That's the shit you need to be focused on, not who going camping. Is so and so gonna be there? Is so and so gonna be there? Like, you know, what y'all wearing? Like, what's it gonna be like? What you bringing? Like, nah, you got certain experiences need to be personally experienced by yourself, or even if you with another person, take something out of it. Even if you with another person, it's what you taking out the deal. So, like I said, it's Twin Flames demo is what you make it. Yes, this is a karmic situation. You know, a Twin Flame demo is what you make it. If you think you can't get in the union, you won't. If you think you can't meet you'll never meet your twin, you probably won't. Saying shit like that, believing shit like that, putting shit like that in the universe. You know what I mean? You gotta, like I say, you gotta be driven. I didn't know what a twin flame was prior to me meeting my twin. But when I met my twin, that's when I started inquiring, and the term twin flame popped up after that. Just trying to figure out what this was. I got weird ass feelings like he's not like just a regular person. What is this? The term twin flame. I got on that term right after meeting my twin for the first time, which was then deemed recognition after the analyzation process in time and things of that sort. It's a story. I told you, your twin flame situation should have a story. How y'all met? What was your master doing before y'all got a recognition? Where was you at before you got a recognition? It's gonna be some type of similarities. Like I say, what's your twin flame story? What's your twin flame testimony? Has this helped you? Since you met your twin to now, what has happened? What has changed? Are you more stronger? Are you more powerful? Are you more do you have more emotional stamina? Are you making better decisions? Is the way you manifest things different? You know, are you modifying your actions and behavior? Are you healing yourself? Are you making yourself happy here? Are you getting the most out your journey? This journey is it built for, like I say, it ain't just about you and your twin flame. Y'all had a whole life before y'all met each other. That's that life that's getting changed. Yeah, y'all help change each other's lives, but the change was happening anyway. All your masculine did was illuminate you, or put you in a hyperdrive, or accelerate you, and vice versa, to be the best people that y'all can be. It ain't like y'all two karmics. The masculine ain't no drone. He's his own person. He's different. He's unique. He notices that shit. Vice versa, feminine. You in a class by your fucking self. Ain't nobody in this world like you, thinking like you, doing what you doing, have your qualities, your power. your mindset, your will, your faith. You know what I mean? Like, hey, individual, 6 of Cups is the sauce. We're all saucy. We're all loved by God. We all got the same love. We all get the same love by God. We all get the same chance in life. Some born rich, some born poor, some born normal, some born abnormal, but that don't mean shit. God fuck with us all the same. Success comes to anybody who want it. Healing comes to all who seek it. Seek it, ye shall find. It's how you coming about life. Like I said, we all that. That's cool in the game, but we gotta be all that in a bag of chips. We gotta differentiate ourselves from everybody else, so we ain't facilitated with everybody else. We're not clones. Like I said, the whole world going in one direction. I broke that shit down in the masculine direction. The whole world going in one direction. Lines are going in the road less traveled. By walking this road less traveled, feminine, you're gonna start winning if you ain't already. It's a win-win. Whether you with your masculine or not, given who you are now, it's a win. You advance the shit. Fucking with your masculine, like I say, you can't. Average karmics can't just stumble upon you no more. Like your masculine prepped you for a lot of shit. Shit that your masculine do to you is meant for you to do to other people. Your dad, tough. He's tough on you. He's teaching you how to be tough. Why? So you can be tough on these niggas out here. But they was teaching you to be tough for a reason. He know it's bullies out here. He know it's bitch niggas out here who will put their hands on a female, who ain't got no respect or admiration for the woman as they should. That was a hard ass. Only just to teaching you, hey, you gotta be a hard ass out here. Like, it's a win-win. Might not be with your twin, right? But look at who you are. Look who you were then before you met your twin. Look who the fuck you are now. Your masculine can't trigger you no more. The fact that you can't get triggered by your masculine anymore, that's just a stamp that can't nobody in this world trigger you. The only person that could can't no more. Who the fuck gonna get under your skin? They don't really give a fuck about the opinions or whatever other people outside of the people you hold in a high light. This is wins, victories, and celebrations. Feminine. Union leads to victory. Union leads to a celebration. Like I say, at the end of the day, recognition was some of the best times I ever had in my life. I ain't been around that long, but you know, the best times I had in my life happened during the reunion phase, recognition phase, excuse me, with my twin flame. The most profound shit started happening after I got in the union for the first time. Like I was already ascending, accelerating, picking up shit. You know, it wasn't until union happened to where like everything made sense. The bigger picture made sense. What the bigger picture was my cake. Your masculine being with you is icing on your cake, feminine. You being with your masculine is icing on the cake, feminine. But before the icing get exchanged, you gotta have your own cake. I'm realizing now more than anything, my cake. I gotta have a cake. My life. That's the most important thing. My life. What direction I'm going in, who I am as a person, what I can do to bless and help others. How I can be of service. This twin flame situation, like I say, turned me into a fucking X-Men. And as an X-Men, I'm just trying to utilize the powers that I have to help mankind. If all this twin flame shit ever is gonna be is just for my masculine to just be the person that awakened me, then I'm cool with that. If anything, my masculine awakened me. If anything, I awaken my masculine. If anything, the influence he gave me, I need it. Anything, the shit that I'm giving my masculine, he needed. If anything, we giving each other what we need. Like I say, if anything, you two are the best people that y'all can be, and that's all that matters. And to be selfish, and then to be like insecurity issues or entitlement issues to make you take anything less from that. Point of the matter is, twin flame situations are built to make you the best person you can be before anything else. That's some shit that's been like side-eyed and like not paid attention to. Some shit that you're gonna see that's evident now going into the future. as well as the whole, this twin flame situation is optional bit. As far as your subconscious energy to yourself or your karma to yourself, you got Ascension. Like I said, the twin flame situation led to your Ascension. Like your twin flame situation led to your awakening led to your Ascension. And you just ascended. Like I said, the higher you go up, the less people that's going to be around. The higher you go up, the more difficult it's going to be in this world. When you see the world for what it really is, when you really can acquire profound knowledge, profound wisdom. It's a lot of shit that was stolen from us. It's a lot of shit that we just lost. And getting back in tune with the infinite, getting plugged back into God, like getting back all this important information and knowledge and, like I said, teachings and shit. It just makes us better people. A lot of people ain't out here searching for purpose. They ain't looking to like, oh my God. That's how you even got here. Look at the avenues you go down just to find enlightening shit. The authors you read now, the books you read now, how you even go about looking for books. How you gotta act with the books you got. Like in this whole searching for path and purpose and finding who you are and finding God and the infinite, like doing this whole path, you've developed new behavior. It's the information you pick up. It's the skills you pick up, the skill sets you pick up. It went from you like just being interested in astrology to you being an astrologist. You know what I mean? It went from like, you know what I mean? You watching psychics to you becoming a psychic yourself. Like, it's all elevation. And twin flame demo plays a big part in this. You're gonna get a few wins, but the biggest thing is that you're just going in the right direction. You're going up. What's up? That's the right way. It's only one right way, and that's up. This is the world less traveled. This is an uncomfortable situation you presently in that you didn't want to be in, that you was probably fighting tooth and nail to not to be in, but it's just a direction, sword direction decision that you gotta go in. As far as the masculine role, feminine, you in regards to the masculine, like directly, you got the Queen of Cups. What the masculine had and his feminine energy that kind of helped him in his bit was enterprise. This is how he can generate the funds that he needs, how he can become the self-sustaining support system that he needs to be for himself or maybe others. It's just an enterprise, something that he can capitalize on that's going to help him in his plight on trying to make the life that he wants right now. Feminine, regards to the masculine, you got the Queen of Cups. That's intuition. It's a psychic card. Told you, we all got powers. Different ones, but we all got power of some sort. We all have something to bring to the world, something to bring to the community, something to bring to the collective. But in this case, it's just intuition. Knight of Cups is also ghosting. Your masculine ghosting you, or you've been ghosting your masculine. Or you ghosting your karmic and like your masculine ghosting you at the same time. Like it has to deal with ghosting, and ghosting is just being MIA. Masculine's the king of ghosting. Ghosting is needed sometimes. Motherfuckers step the fuck out the way. Like I say, all that attention you put on that person, you ain't got it there no more. It's not like they're around for you to, I don't know, trip over, worry over, lust over, trip over. Queen of Cups is definitely intuition. This is also dreams, visions, signs, synchronicities, and writings on the wall. Like I said, this has been a very prevalent energy in your energy too. You see the writings on the wall with your karmic situation. Good, bad, or ugly. You see the writing on the wall with your twin flame. Good, bad, or ugly. Your twin flame demo. Good, bad, or ugly. You see the writing on the wall, what the fuck you need to do with yourself, or what you need to do right now. Good, bad, or ugly. It's clear as day. It's conscious. Like what you feeling has now become conscious. I was feeling something, but now I see that's what it is. I knew this was coming. Damn, it's finally here. I felt it. I was right. Intuition. Your intuition gonna tell you something in regards to the masculine. It's either gonna help or hurt your situation. Help is you being on the money. You got intuition that your masculine feels this way, even though he's been giving out energy that it's another way. And you see right through that shit. And then you do your approach to that, and then you end up getting through to the boy. Bad is like overreaction, overanalyzing, being extra, doing too much. Your masculine's going through some shit. You step the fuck back from him. You think you losing him. You think it's something you did, and that's how you coming at him. Damn, is this something I did? My bad if I did. Like I was just, you know me. You know me. It's all love, and it ain't even about you. He probably going through some fucked up shit. Here it is. You making it all about him. I mean, you making it all about you with him, and it's like it blows up in your face. Do shit out of love. A lot of feminists do that. We do shit out of love. We do shit out of unconditional love. We do shit trying to help, but that could be too much. Even being there can be too much. It's the energy of like, it's pride and ego and shit. That's why I'm using this example. It's like, masculine's like, he gets into it with some other guy. They have a fight after school. It's high school. Masculine tells you, don't come to the fight. I don't want you there. He doesn't tell you why he doesn't want you there, you know, but tells you specifically, hey, don't show up. I don't want to see you. In reality, he don't want to get his ass whooped in front of you. And he figures, even though you ain't there, if you win the fight, you'll know about it. But also, if he lost the fight, you'll know about it. He just don't want you there, finding out about it, like simultaneously as the decision is getting made. So, doing too much, feminine, you think more of it. You don't take it as service for service value. Well, he doesn't want me to be there. I don't want to see him get beat up either. And I'm gonna just catch him later. Maybe he wanted to see you anyway. Maybe your place is where the fuck he was going right after the fight. Halfway walking away, you like, fuck it, let me go check it out. And it's like he's getting his ass whooped, beat down, bloody. Guys just laughing, toying with him. The master's on the fucking ground, trying to find the last bit of respect he got. He looks over and sees you. What you do. Usually what you might do in that situation. That's your boy, you love him, like you care about him. You do what usually you do. Y'all just gonna sit here and let these motherfuckers fight? Y'all bogus. Go call the fucking ambulance and shit. Go get the fucking nurse. Like, y'all fucking foul. Just sitting there with your phones taping this shit. Come on, you know what I mean? He trying to help him off the ground. He didn't want this. He needs this. He needs this. He needed that ass whooping. He also needed you to be you at this present time. This is why he fuck with you. This is why he fuck with you. He told you not to come, but you came anyway. He didn't want you to see him in this state. You perk him up, you pick him up, you take him home. And whole time you being understanding. Whole time you letting him know, look, you ain't less than a man because you got your ass whooped like that. Like, you cool with me. Fuck that guy. You're cool with me. And then it's like the next day, your masculine ghost. Am I? Once again, you're faced with another choice. Do I inquire about him or just let him be? Let him be. Let him chill. Like I said, he's not running away from you. He's just chilling. Because, like I said, you saw the fight. He feels like shit. He didn't even want to lose the fight, number one. He lost the fight in front of you. And it was the manner of how he got his ass whooped. And then it was you that helped him out. Like, he's embarrassed, it's pride, it's ego. It's just like, and he flips on you like it's your fault. I told you to leave me alone. I ain't talking to you for a reason. Like, it wasn't even about you. You wasn't even like, he wasn't even mad at you. But like I say, by you intruding, by you prying, like I say, it could just be extra. It's unconditional love. You just care. You just want to make sure he's all right. But like I say, even that can be a problem. It ain't, but can be. In the little weird ass demos and shit. Like, I use all these weird ass analogies because like that's the energy of these things. Sometimes you can't lose. You can't win for losing. Sometimes even if you be thoughtful or look out for a person, it still backfire against you, and that's what you learn. At least when it comes to your masculine, that's why you got to know your masculine. You know he's full of pride. You know he's full of ego. You know the worst shit would be him. You seeing him get his ass. You should know why he keeps you at bay. Why he ain't trying to fuck with you right now. It ain't nothing to pry into. It's just you should know your master by now. You know my master 9 years, going on 10. I know when to leave the boy alone. I know when to do not enter sign come up. I know when to give him his space. As if he knows when to give me space. He knows when to chill the fuck out for me. He knows when to let me handle my situations and not be there for him to call on. Like, he knows when to fuck with me. He knows when to leave me the fuck alone. He knows. He knows. And I know. So now I don't trip. I just take it as, like I say, him being MIA is he's got shit he's got to do. I go through that with a lot of clients. He's not talking to me. Like, you know what I mean? He's not answering my calls. Like, he blocked me. Well, was you bugging him? Yeah, I was. Okay, I can see the block thing. Maybe it's just I'm blocked. Well, not blocked, but my twin don't befriend me anymore. Like, I ain't been friends with my twin in like 5, 6 years. Socially. And he, like I said, we cool, we friends. He fuck with me. Just because we ain't friends on Facebook don't mean we ain't friends. Like, that's just fucking Facebook. Like, but I'm a guy. My twin's a guy, and we just got a different dynamic. So, but it still means the same shit. Masculines need their space. Feminine, you gotta learn to give them it. Masculine need they win. 6 of Wands, you getting wins and shit. Like, they need one too, even if it's make believe. Like, you playing pool with your masculine. He's having a shitty fucking day. Let him win. Let him get at least AW out here. Hell no, you smoke him. Yeah, son. Real players are out here, and it's just like you smoke him. And he's like, God damn, you can't even give me one win today? Like, you bogus. It ain't your fault. You probably wasn't even looking at it the way he looking at it, but you see it now. Like, damn, I really can't win for losing with your motherfucking ass. Like, you know what? I'll just chill out. That's the energy you're supposed to be in. That's the energy your master told you to be in the gate. Should have took all this shit for you to. Okay, I get it. But like I say, it's trial and error. I done split up enough of my twin to know what to do and what not to do. I didn't have a few cold shoulders from this nigga to know what his reaction is to certain shit. I done been threatened, cussed out. Nigga threatened to shut my channel down a few times. Like, he's been hostile. Like, we almost came to blows a few times. Like, and like I said, we're 2 guys. That's why it's that aggressive. And like, it ain't like we fight each other. There's no shit like that. Like, we niggas, so we get into it. It's different. It's a different dynamic. It's competitive. It's competitive. He's an old guy. Like, he competes with me. You shouldn't. Like, nigga, I'm 30 years younger than you. You shouldn't even be on my level. Competing with me in the shit that I'm doing. I'll be competing with that nigga. He's 30 years older than me. Like, I'm not even on his level. Why the fuck am I? Why do I do that? It's just different dynamic. Everybody got their different dynamic depending on their twin flame situation. That's why feminine, understand your twin flame situation. I've been saying it consistently every reading. Know your twin flame situation. Know your twin flame, period. Your divine master. How he triggers you. So he can't trigger you no more. What his hangups are. His behavior. I told you, communication is 80% nonverbal. Fuck what he's saying. That's just 20% of it. Really pay attention to what he ain't saying. That's by looking at his actions and behavior. By looking at his actions and behavior, you'll figure out a lot more shit than the surface value of just what he says to you. Feminine, you in regards to the masculine, subconsciously, you got the 6 of Pentacles. This is homeostasis. Homeostasis, that's just okay energy. Okay, whatever. This is like, okay, this is nothing to brag about. This is nothing to hoot about. This is just something. It's like, hey, I'm giving out free candy. You can choose whatever you want. The only good thing in there was probably like a Twizzler. You don't really eat Twizzlers like that. It wasn't like Reese's or M&M's or some chocolate peanut butter shit that you fuck with or common shit. This is like a chunky or some shit like that. It's like, well, you got candy. Candy that don't know why to eat, but you got candy. It's like, hey, I heard you looking for a car. I found the car. And somebody bring like a regular car. It doesn't interest you. Whatever this is don't interest you. But whatever it is, you ain't gonna disregard. Like a penny is a penny, but you ain't finna throw a pocket full of pennies on the ground. Like why? That's bad luck to throw money away. Like it's pennies, but that's bogus. You know what I mean? Like when shit has this type of value to you, you're not enthused. Like there's some shit that you're just not impressed by. It's something. It's a D. Six of Pentacles. That's 60%. That's a D. It's not failure. Whatever they doing, it ain't failing. Whatever they're doing, but it really ain't passing. It's enough to like get a reaction. It's like it's a blind date, and they're a six. You're just, I mean, you're a six. You're not failing. I mean, you are buying dinner. You know, it ain't passing because you definitely ain't what I'm looking for. But we'll ride it out today. Fuck it. I ain't gonna be disrespectful. We'll just have this time together. It's not going anywhere, but you know, while we're here, let's see. This is the equivalent of, like I say, a guy buying you a drink at the bar. You ain't finna date this guy. Like, he probably ain't even that interested in you, but he brought a drink. It's like, you A for effort. At least you gotta be a drink. Be something. You did something. I mean, something's gonna happen, but, you know, that's something I could tally with you as far as the nothing that I get from everybody else, which should be failure, Five of Pentacles. That's nothing. So, mediocreness, feminine, that shit, you just done with mediocre shit. It's basic, you don't want no parts of it. If it's common, you don't want no parts of it. It's what the fuck everybody else doing, you don't want no parts of it. You only want to be facilitated with it. Anything basic, anything just, whatever. Anything meh. Anything meh. You are interested. Where do you see us being 5 years from now? Well, hopefully still having fun. Hopefully, you know, I like the time that we spend together and shit. Like, if marriage don't come out, if evolution don't come out, like, if building don't come out, like, it's certain terms you're looking for. And if you don't hear them terms, like, you ain't it. It's like I'm looking for a dime out here, and all I'm getting is pennies. And it's just like, I'm tired of this 6 penny shit. Can I at least get 7 pennies? Can I at least get a passing situation? Fuck. You know, this common shit is just blowing you. But this common shit is subconscious. It is indirect. A lot of us divine suffer from that shit. I call it like high standards. Ain't nothing wrong with having high standards. But these high standards need to at least be somewhere structured in reality. You looking for Mr. Right? Mr. Perfect? Nah, Christ was perfect. Mahatma Gandhi, you know what I'm saying? Like, you got perfect specimens out here, but like I say, usually these perfect specimens really ain't really had shit to do with like physicality. Have more to do with their actions more so than what they are, what they look like, what they got. You know, it's more so what they about. You know, so feminine, you just tired of the same old, same old. More the same is not like more the same is not enough. It's not. You're looking for something extraterrestrial. You're looking for something intergalactic. You're looking for something divine. You're looking for something different. Next go around. If it's a karma, just a different demo. All the demos I've been in been like the same MO. I need something at least different next time. I'll fuck with a karma. You've been dealing with the same shit with your masculine. That's 6 of Pentacles. That's me. Dealing with the same shit. Like we're gonna have to do some new shit. We're gonna have to do something. We're gonna have to do something to really solidify this twin flame shit. It ain't no ultimatum. It's just more so like, hey, we ain't never traveled before. Let's travel. We ain't never really went anywhere outside of where we usually go. Let's try some new shit. Hey, you still ain't acknowledged me to your family yet. Can I meet your family finally? And vice versa. It's taking shit up another notch. Not the same old, same old. That's one thing twins can be. Is like you don't want to fuck nothing up. Our feminists stay at the 6 of Pentacles demonstration because it's appeasing to the masculine. I told you, divine masculine loves 6 of Pentacles. They love the little things. They love little shit. Like this is I say, a Six of Pentacles to a masculine is like I say, a penny to a masculine is good luck. Pennies to you, it's like, why did you even give this to me? You put that shit in a tip jar. Masculine looks at the penny and sees if it's an old penny, if it's worth any money or some shit. Or takes this penny and throws it off a skyscraper and just has fun with the penny. He's doing shit with the penny. He's pitching pennies. He's flipping shit. Like, masculine turns into a little kid. They take little things and they make magic moments out of them. Feminine, you too grown for these little magic moments. Sometimes you got to get out that divine realm and, like I say, jump in the mud, man. Walk in the rain, man. Like, do quirky shit your masculine does. The reason why your masculine do these things, because that's how, that lets him know he's still alive, that he's living. Life is to be lived. Feminine, like I say, a lot of feminists can spend so much time ahead, spend so much time in the future. Thus, you create anxiety. You're too far ahead. You plan on what the fuck you finna do 3 months from now. It ain't came yet. It ain't gonna be nothing but anxiety until you get to month 3. Masculine is more like, hey, I'm living a day. Whatever happens, I'm just enjoying the moment. I'm going by how I feel. That's cool in the game, but like I say, it'll help to plan for the future. Feminine, you plan for the future. It's cool in the game, but you're gonna have to mix some of that now energy, that current energy in your life. That'll be the zest that you need, the zest that you're looking for. But usually, feminine, it takes catastrophic shit to put you in positions to enjoy the little things. Wrapping this up, future final role. Feminine, you consciously go into the future, you got yourself. This is you in your new advanced form. Told you, feminines are forever evolving. This is your new evolved version, your updated version of yourself. Like, whatever you've been doing, you should have the power now to do it better. Whatever you've been on, like, you should have the power now to get on something else. Like, it's all about elevation. You can't do the same shit over and over again. Like, you gotta have something else. You gotta have something to mix with it. You gotta break it down in another manner. You gotta have to create some new shit. It's ever going, it's ever changing. Whatever the fuck you do, feminine, because you're the queen of doing shit, wands, action, behavior. Whatever you're gonna do, gonna get job. Whatever you doing, hella people gonna start doing it. Yeah, they wasn't doing it till you start doing it, but that's the divine feminine. You just influence and spur and spark the minds of other people. It was your idea, it's your sauce they ganking, but if you wasn't here, they wouldn't be here either. So you wasn't on what you was on, you wouldn't have sparked the mind and the brain to kind of take what you're doing to the next level. And that's good. You in this form too, feminine, keep in mind, you get the tendency to trigger other people. Trigger other people, like rub people the wrong way. Excuse me. Rub people the wrong way. And like I say, just unknowingly, subconsciously, just ruffle feathers. Given what you're doing. Like I said, gave that whole rant. You could be just trying to help. You know what I mean? And still fuck the mood up. It ain't your fault. It's just the mood. Final card of this message, we got the Knight of Cups. This is joy. Joy. Joy is a step after Ten of Cups. Happiness is a feeling. It's not a destination. It's not a point you reach. It's a feeling that comes from within. Being happy is cool. But whatever making you happy should bring you joy. Joy and happiness are two different things. Homework, feminine, understand the difference between happiness and joy. I'm just so happy off this. This just makes me so happy, you know. It feels good to feel happiness, you know. Okay, that's happiness. Joy. What brings you joy? What brings you joy? It better be yourself. It better be God. It better be your path. It better be your purpose. It better be your children. It better be something beyond you that brings you joy. And whatever this is that's beyond you better be beyond you going up. Divine, purpose-driven, path-driven, spiritually led. You understand what I'm saying? Joy shouldn't come from a pinnacle, a person, place, or a thing. It should come from your actions. You fucking with God. Those are actions. You having a personal relationship with God. That's actions. action. Like I say, joy. Joy should come from within. If your joy ain't illuminating from yourself, if your joy ain't illuminating from what you're doing, then you need to really look at what joy is. Maybe you happy with something, but you ain't getting no joy from this. Joy is just huge passion, huge emotion for something that makes you happy. Take this happiness and do something with it. Don't just be happy. Stay happy. Beam on this energy of happiness. Make this happiness infectious. Last shit I'm gonna say. It's like Mr. Hotspot. I understand exactly what he on. Boy look a little slow, but I like what he doing. You know, his whole mission is all about the smile. Your smile is warming. When you smile. How that shit go? I can feel it. When you smile, I can feel it warming. Oh me, show your teeth. Like, show your teeth. Smile. Like, your smile. His smile is infectious. Like, this nigga's thing is smiling. And he making money off of it. He touring off of it. Every time I see that nigga, I be smiling. Because I smile watching him smile. It's like a person with a funny laugh. Let me repeat that shit. It's like a person with a funny laugh. That shit's infectious. Person with a funny laugh automatically gonna make you laugh. That's what the fuck laughing is about. It's meant to be infectious. You want to give anybody anything? Give them the gift of laughter. Give them the gift of joy. Give them the gift of fucking life, man. Feminine joy. Joy. Really re-look up the definition of that word and keep beaming that energy in life. That's all I got. Definitely holler at y'all tomorrow on the collective.